Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what's happening? What's happening on this fine, crispy Friday, cold Friday, high noon, cold Friday? Uh, Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, um, given the state of affairs, decided, what I'm saying, give you a impromptu 30 to 40 minutes on the what is starting to look like the hoodie effect. Oh, yes, y'all. Yes, 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 yes. The hoodie effect is a thing. It is real and is in its second trimester as we speak. Oh, now, if it's not settling well, you can dial 91976 880 straight jacket, and someone will get with you momentarily because it's happening. It's happening to the chagrin of a lot of people. It's happening. Y'all know what it is on when things such as second interviews, you know, happen in the NFL. You know what that means. You know how it goes. You know what happens. You know, it is the move, the most cost-effective move, and the only move. Um, he believes totally in the basics of the game. He coaches and teaches that. Um, he sticks to the basics. If he can run it, he gonna run it. He is the master of teaching, you know what I'm saying, how teaching quarterbacks on how to be check down kings. See Tom Brady. Uh, you know, um, he knows how to choose talent. No matter how much talent, if you have a specific talent that he can use, he gonna get you. You know, and he gonna put it into his wherever it'll fit in his game plan and scheme of things that'll move the ball, move the chains, or stop the ball. You know, real quickly, let me say hello here. Yeah, Pat Nars at the pole position. Hey, Auntie. Yeah, and on his way. Michael Walker, D. Michael Walker. Eric Matt, what's happening? Tonell, what's good? Hey, Sonya. Mutu Grande, what it do? What it do? Uh, PJ just all up and down this thing. And ultimately, it looked like she reads my mind because they were out saying, yeah, uh huh. That's the part right there. Uh, Mr. Toxic Black, what's up? That's the part right there, Auntie. That's gonna have a lot of them shook because, like I said on Wednesday, when the hoodie get in there, he gonna get that kid, put him through the paces. You know what I'm saying? Get his development on track and put him in situations. Like I said, he's gonna teach him how to be a check down king. You know what I mean? And move, through progressions, and get the ball out and teach him how to make good decisions. It's Because a lot of folks act like the boys a lost cause, and it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't a lost cause. It was just a bad situation that caused him to get thrust into a situation that he really shouldn't have been in, you know, to begin with. Bill Belichick has been around for a long time. He has seen it all and done most of it. Okay. Um, I can bet all the money in the U.S. Mint Bank that he's gonna come in here and trade that 8th pick for a boatload of draft capital and put our put the cushion in the foundation. You know what I'm saying? Build the depth, continue to build the depth, and put the necessary puzzle pieces into place where they need to be on this offensive line and this defensive line. And he's gonna move accordingly. Mr. Knight, what's good? Bobby, what's going on? I felt like I get in here and considering the chaos of the perfect Belichick storm is happening, and and talk about the hoodie. You know, what I'm saying, and the hoodie effect. you know, what I'm saying, man. Because there is. I'm talking about. We got to get these suicide hotlines set up because some of these folks are jumping off of cliffs. I'm talking about at a relentless rate. You know what I'm saying? And some of these same people running around here, is selling for mediocrity. We need to be about that business of trying to win and win the championship. And then we're out here trying to get one of the greatest that ever do it at the coaching position. You know what I'm saying, in him. And y'all are out here throwing up $3 million worth of excuses and reasons, so-called cons as to why Bill Belichick ain't it. I beg to differ. From a cost effective standpoint, he is it. I ain't trying to spend a whole lot of money. Bill Belichick is about that. Building capital, building foundation. He's about that. He will take that 8th pick, ship it out of him, and bring back a couple of twos, a three, a couple of fours, a fifth, and a seventh, and work it out. And the most important thing about Bill Belichick, when he walks into your building with your team's merchandise on, everything changes. Everything changes. The attention to detail change. The effort change. The want change. The play change. I wouldn't care if he was 97 years old. I would want him. Seeing as how that's at the top of everybody's why I don't want Bill Belichick here list because he's 71 years old and your point, and he still drive that big old pickup to and from the stadium, to and from the airport. Mm-hmm. And he is still better than 94% of the coaches in this damn league. So what are you saying? And then come out your face hollering about somebody selling for mediocrity, but you don't want one of the greatest to ever do it. The man has 8 chips under his belt. He was on the staff that produced one of the greatest to ever do it at the linebacker position in Lawrence Taylor. He is either head coach or been a part of a coaching staff in 11 Super Bowls. But y'all got a problem with this guy? Y'all are really out of here looking for reasons. Why you don't why you, I don't it is sadly funny. Well, he ain't done in the last couple of years. Uh, he went to the playoffs, and he's missed the playoffs the last one or two seasons. Okay, and your point.
Samuel,
Yes, sir.
I actually have a breaking news.
Run it.
So for everyone that believes that Bill Belichick, quote unquote, hasn't had a great quarterback since Tom Brady, and they say, look at Mac Jones, he sucks. Well, these are some breaking news coming from Dove Kleiman. All right, so obviously Bill Belichick is a former head coach of the New England Patriots. Well, this news break comes out from Seth Wickersham, um, who's a Patriots insider. He said that Bill Belichick wanted to trade Mac Jones last offseason, but was vetoed by Robert Kraft. So all of this nonsense about Bill Belichick, he created this, and he's the one who quote unquote ruined the Patriots roster. Well, we see this, as we stated before, it's just not true. A lot of the times, and a lot of these owners, as we see, a lot of these owners are responsible for a lot of things that goes wrong, which is one of the main reasons why he wanted to come to Atlanta, because he wanted his players. He wanted players that he deemed. And like I said, this is something, you look at that Patriots offense, it just wasn't very good. Now, granted that they lacked a lot of position issues as far as the receivers are concerned. They didn't have great wide receivers, had a good offensive line, had a good running game, but the receivers were just bad. The quarterback play was pretty bad. And now that it come out that he did not want and never okayed the drafting of a Mac Jones. So again, this is coming from Dove Kleiman, all right, one of those trusted insiders from the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
He stated that Bill Belichick wanted to trade him from the very beginning. So he was forced into drafting Mac Jones. That wasn't a Bill Belichick pick, all right? Wasn't a Bill, that was all Robert Kraft. So all of this nonsense about Bill Belichick, he lost it and all that type of stuff, it just isn't true. So again, people, gotta stop listening to all these sources, quote unquote, sources that aren't insiders. All right. And I'm gonna tell y'all, Dove Kleiman is one of those guys that you trust. Ian Rappaport, Adam Schefter,
Mm-hmm.
Michael Rothstein. Like, listen to these people. If y'all want a list of people that you can trust, just hit me up on social media, whether it's Instagram or Twitter. I will give you insiders, one that you should listen to. Don't listen to the Falcoholic. Don't listen to Dirty Bird, Dirty Blog and Dirty. Don't listen to these people. These people don't know half the shit they're talking about. Listen to D-Led. I know a lot of people feel some type of way about D-Led, but listen to them. Listen to Jeff Schultz. These guys have real inside information. All right. Listen to a guy like Scott Pioli. These are the people that y'all stop listening to all these Cam Marinos and NFL rumors and all. Look, these are liars. They all they do is play on your emotions so you guys can get pissed off at us because we turn it down because you think it's real. It's not real. So if y'all want a list of real insiders and people to trust, just hit us up. I promise you, I'll set you straight.
Mm-hmm. Doo-doo-doo. Well, well, well. Giving the addition of breaking news and having, what I'm saying, sources to rely on. Uh, Cost effective. Cost effective is the motto here, people. Cost effective. Not being in the red and being and staying in the black and not giving out the Brinks truck, which is right down Bill's alley. Which is right down Terry Fontenot's alley. Who, by the way, are going to make a great pair in working together, especially from a scouting perspective. Um, it is the only way we're going to capitalize on the fix now, win now perspective of this team because there's nobody else out there, in my opinion. That
Hey,
is.
Auntie Pam. I'm sorry. I just saw that. I gotta say hello to my lady.
Oh yeah, we all got to say hey to Auntie. You know, ATL Leo, what's good? Nice to see you here. Jay Diaz, what's happening? Southside, what's good? There y'all go with the buffoonery. Well, I'm gonna say this about that scene is how everybody is clicking to the Kurt, not my cousins. Um, I'm just not a big fan of putting any money in a ruptured Achilles, fractured ankle. You know what I'm saying? Torn calf muscle. I'm just not. The MCL sprain as well. I'm just that's not cost effective.
I mean, it depends on if he comes in as a starter. If he comes in as a backup, I'm more than willing to do that. If he comes in on the deal where it's $20 million for 2 years, I'm doing that in a heartbeat. Because
Off a ruptured Achilles.
absolutely. Why? Because you got two options with the Falcons now. You can quite possibly have three options. So you have a veteran quarterback that can actually throw the ball and he can lead a huddle. And then you have a guy like Desmond Ritter who's still learning himself. And then you can trade down from that eighth pick, get a quarterback that you can kind of groom in that position. So you get a veteran quarterback. He comes off an injury, and he's not in a rush to get in the mix immediately. Even if he comes in healthy, cool. I think he'll be able to manage this team. And one thing I know about Bill Belichick, he's not going to allow his quarterback to uh, to lose the game. He's going to make sure he puts the right person in there.
Yep.
Unlike a guy like Arthur Smith, like I said, I still believe he's a good coach. I think he's a great play caller, but his intuition, um, his experience as a head coach was just lacking. So that's why I say for Bill Belichick, if you bring uh, a Kirk Cousins in, he's not going to allow Kirk Cousins to lose games, and he's not going to put him in a situation where he's not 100% healthy. Bill Belichick is not going to do too much to lose games. So I'm that's the thing about Bill that people are looking at when it comes down to Bill Belichick. He's not going to allow his team or players to lose games. That's the thing. So I even trust him, and I like I said, I probably sound people like looking at me crazy about that, but like this is what experience does. I'm not even looking at saying hell no to Justin Fields anymore. Why? Because I know I got a coach. Look, he gonna pull that son of a bitch off the field if you start trying to run the ball instead of throwing it. Bill will cut your ass in a heartbeat. he will drop your ass to the fifth string quarterback, if there's a such thing. He will leave your ass on a practice squad. Bill don't play that type of shit. So I trust Bill Belichick with our quarterback position. So if we want to bring in Kirk Cousins for a 2-year deal, $20 million to prove it, to see if he's healthy, I think that's a steal. On top of trading for Justin Fields for anything less than a four, anything less than a three. I'm not trading no two, no one. I'm definitely not trading no damn one for no Justin Fields. But if you're gonna get a four for him and have it 2 years where he got to prove that he can actually throw and not run around like a fucking chicken with his head cut off, like I'm willing to do that. Why? Because I trust Bill Belichick. I don't trust Arthur Smith or any other coach with it, because he's responsible for quote unquote the greatest. He helped. Well, he developed that guy. He developed Tom Brady. Everybody can talk about, oh, he hasn't won without Bill Belichick, without Tom Brady. Well, he developed them, so he know what he's doing. So I trust him with any quarterback.
Michael, he's your friend.
I mean, I said this before. I've been said this. I've said this time and time again.
Mm,
I,
yeah, yeah, you have. Unfortunately.
yeah, people only
Mhm.
listen to one video. They listen to one cut of one video instead of the whole thing and say, "Oh, see, you totally against it." Yeah, I'm only totally against it under certain circumstance. I'm not paying no $40 million for no Kirk Cousins. You have lost your fucking mind. I'm not paying no $40 million for no damn Justin Fields. You have lost your mind. Absolutely not. I'm not trading no first round pick for no Justin Fields. You crazy as hell. So yeah, under the right circumstances, I'm bringing in anybody who can help, but it has to be the
Mhm.
right circumstances.
Yeah, well, we got 33 hours on this program. Let's try to get 33 likes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, while we're doing this here. Uh, High Noon Madness, as it's being called, the hoodie effect. Oh, man. Another thing about Bill Belichick that is kind of going under the radar in most of these conversations, um, Bill's attention to detail and all details as it is, um, which is why he has the amount of rings that he has, which would be something greatly needed, you know, here. We're looking for someone to teach and mold these guys into professional NFL football players on this team. The hoodie's attention to detail to me is like second to none. And maybe three coaches, um, Bill Walsh, uh, Chuck Noll, um, Bill Parcells.
Hmm.
That, on that level of having the attention to detail like that.
Right.
You know, um,
Oh, Sam, before
yeah,
you finish your thoughts, I think people getting it twisted. I think it's important for me to to say this.
yeah,
I said all of that about those quarterbacks because I said I have one key element that people miss, and I'm being facetious when I say people. All right, I said I trust any quarterback under Bill Belichick's thumb. Why? Because he's not going to allow the quarterback to lose games. So that has that like that. If you understand that, it wouldn't go over your head. So obviously, it went over a lot of people's heads. So again, I would trust a Justin Fields under the tutelage of Bill Belichick. I wouldn't trust a Kirk Cousins under a Arthur Smith because he hasn't proven that he can develop a quarterback. Bill Belichick has proven that he can develop a quarterback. So
Right.
again, that's why circumstances change. It changes why because of who the coach is. When you got a coach that has proven that he can develop a quarterback, and you have a coach that has proven that he can build great defenses and not okay defenses. I'm talking about legendary defenses. I trust him to make the right move regarding our personnel and get the most out of that particular quarterback. So yes, with Kirk Cousins, with a Justin Fields, I'm cool with that. Why? Because I got a coach that I can trust to do the right thing for the team and win games. And that includes Desmond Ritter too. That includes Desmond Ritter. I'm all for
Mhm.
keeping Desmond Ritter here too, because we got a coach that actually know what the hell he's doing.
Yeah, Southside. I saw that too. And I'm ignoring it because no. Mm-mm. Crab legs? No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not at all. Not at all. He can't even get in our parking lot. And if
Nah, I'm good.
and if seen his ass get it in the dome on site.
He gonna get hurt this year. Somebody gonna hurt him after that stunt he pulled against the Falcons. That right there is unwritten rules in football that players don't dig. He gonna get it. His days are numbered.
Yeah. Well, Jay, I'm on the Russell Wilson side of this particular pendulum when it comes to getting a veteran quarterback in here. But that's just me, you know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, because of the quarterbacks mentioned, he's the only one that has, you know, not just playoff experience, but Super Bowl experience. I mean, when we're in this thing with the Belichick, if we going down this road, we going, playoff and Super Bowl experience all the way down, especially in those two positions, head coach, quarterback. Um, just my standpoint of because that's what makes sense to me. Um, you know, it wouldn't be hard. I don't think it would be any issue there. It'd be kind of twofold in getting Ritter set up for the future. Having a hoodie and a Super Bowl winning Russell Wilson. You know what I'm saying? He's showing you everything you need to know. It's a win-win. But that's just me.
Absolutely.
You know. Um,
I prefer Russ. Like I said,
yeah.
that he fits everything. Again, I've stated this before time and time again. Um, hold up, got to sneeze. All right, allergies, bro. I hate this time of year, but Russell Wilson fits it what the NFL wants. They don't want a Kirk Cousins. They don't want a Matt Ryan. All right, they don't want stationary quarterbacks because what they're trying to do is make it to where the NFL is a lot like college football, a fast paced game where games don't last you know 3-4 hours. Like they don't want games to last 4 hours and whatnot. They want it to be
Mhm.
excitement. They don't want to be exciting, quick pace, and a ton of points. They actually have this thing, and with the competition committee with Rich McKay, and he stated this quite like last year, where they wanted the NFL to average anything, every team to average over 21 points a game. So when teams are averaging lower than 20 points a game, the NFL average for all 32 teams, they want the numbers to be over 21 points a game. So they go from the top to the bottom, all right? And if it doesn't if all the teams together don't average 21 points a game, they're gonna change the rules to make it fit for the offensive. That's just the way the thing is. So they want the NFL to put up more points. So that's why a lot of defenses, you're not gonna see a lot of, a trench warfare, so to speak, where it's just gonna be running the damn ball, running the ball, constantly running the ball. It's not gonna be like that no more. How you doing, Kai? That's my other sugar mama. All right. I be giving her all my money. All right, but uh, yeah, Kai, she be taking my shit. Kai take she be like she be taking it. Y'all know how she is. Like, give me that goddamn money, Mike. All
Slap you
right,
with
but
the
that's
phone.
give me my goddamn money. Give me that. Kai a bully, man. She be bullying me, man. Don't let that hype fool you. She be bullying. But
I mean, most midgets are bullies.
yeah, yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but yeah, she
um,
my sugar mama. That's the way I see it, but that's not the reality. That's the way I see it, but that's not reality. Okay.
right, right.
But the NFL wants it to be high scoring, and they want the NFL to be like college football. So what you're going to see is a lot of younger head coaches because they can implement the RPO and the spread offense. That's what you're going to see in the NFL from this point on. So guys like Bill Belichick know that. Like one thing I can say about Bill Belichick is that he's definitely going to fit. And I actually got a revelation and I'm gonna put that in a video. But Dan Quinn actually tried something that Bill Belichick is um, actually perfected already. So it's going to be real interesting to see what happens on that defensive side of the ball with our secondary, and that's just a hint. But we're going to see a lot of RPO and a lot of spread offenses. So what they're going to do is going to dumb down the quarterback position. It's going to be a lot of turnovers, but it's going to be a lot of numbers with that. So that's the thing with the NFL that they're trying to cut down on is the turnovers. But when you use this RPO spread offense, it's gonna be a lot of excitement.
Mm, Keith said fun size.
Fun side, look, whatever she say, look, I'm not trying to get beat up no more. All right, I ain't trying to get beat up and cussed out. I already got maggot cuss and beating me up. I don't need two of them. Okay, they gonna jump me.
Okay. Ding ding. Maurice Martin in here. Yeah, but seeing true defenses is a beautiful thing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Corey, Corey, what's happening? Trying to speak some most of these other folks that done slid off in here. Zay, what's going on? Nice to see you. Lil Quan, I would like to know from what perspective you don't think Russell Wilson is a team player. It's because some idiot on a news show told you that, or you have some information that would enlighten us. Because a guy that restructure his deals and moves money, to where he gets less, saying for 2 straight years, seems like a team player to me. And then Seattle lied to him because when it came to he stood pat on not getting the extension to let them get the line situated, and that drug on for about 4 years. So when it came time for them to sit down at the table and talk about these coins, they showed them the dough. So you tell me.
Doom, 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 doom. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
All right,
Mm-hmm.
so we got some breaking news. All right. All right, thanks to Big Ant for this. Via Diana Rossini. Okay, she stated, and this is getting close, and I expect it to happen somewhat over the weekend or early Monday morning. All right, so
Mm-hmm.
the Atlanta Falcons have Bill Belichick as their top candidate, flying him into Atlanta on one of Arthur Blank's private planes last night. They had dinner last night and more meetings to come per multiple sources. So I expect this to be finalized probably Sunday around midnight, where it's I guess it's technically the next day. So it's going to be out. So Bill Belichick, as it speaks, Big Ant, that he will indeed become the Atlanta Falcons head coach. Go ahead, Big Ant.
And Mike, one more thing. There's one thing that they have to still do. They still have to do the Rooney Rule. Like they have to, So they have one more. I think one more interview set up for so they could make it. But other than that, yeah, it's pretty much a done deal.
I mean, at this point, who wants to come in interview when they know Hoodie finna take this job?
Well, they have to. Man, they ain't got no choice.
I'm just saying, who want to come in here for a useless interview? I'm just saying.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Part right there. Right there, part right there.
Who want to come in here for a useless interview? I mean, there's no secret. When you really look at how people were moving, they knew Bill was coming to the A. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
his job is too attractive for him not to get it.
You know, they knew. Everybody knew it. Everybody knew it. He was coming here, and this is what Arthur wanted. This is what John Gotti wanted. The old slick hair himself, Mr. Armani Trench Raincoat, is getting his way. Look, by any means, fix now, win now. You know, and some of y'all just gonna have to get over it. Kyler Murray, hell no. Anybody that has to have a playbook disclosure in your contract, I don't need that.
I believe he's staying in Arizona, so that's enough.
Yeah. Because Arizona see this upcoming QB class the same way I see it. Ass.
Straight ass.
Loose ass at that.
Booty juice ass.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to get some good eyes about yourself. Get some of these comments. Corey said, if he can win on the way out, shit, we eating good for the next 20 years. You right what you saying. You right what you saying.
What you said.
You know, Jay Deere speaking about Bill and the Hoodie and Arthur Blank having one-on-ones and got flown out. You know, and yeah. That's a definite. Hey, look, they were on the yacht, Zay. They were on the yacht. They was on the yacht.
Yeah, I just cut a real video, so y'all about to get a video right. So this boy Mike so damn look, I can cut a video while doing the live show. Who do that stuff? No, don't nobody do that but me, man.
You know, look, I'm glad we're in a virtual studio because it would, if it was a real studio, it would not be big enough for his ego right now.
I'm trying to tell people I got a massive fucking ego. Okay, massive. I will be the first to tell you.
That's an understatement.
And come on, man.
Right.
Boy,
Corey, and this is just my opinion. I don't think Randy Moss is capable of coaching. I've listened to some of his.
I gotta get my boy. I gotta get T Matt. We gotta get T Matt a job.
Yeah.
Man. Like we gotta get he definitely
Coach Mathis, Terrence Mathis would and should be the move. But you know, Bill has his own collection and stable of things. It is Maurice with another $5. So who do you? Okay, who hit the power button?
I hit the wrong button. My
Uh,
bad.
So who do you think the quarterback will be under Bill Belichick? All things considering, are we bringing in a vet, drafting a QB, or will he develop all of the above?
Yeah,
All of the
all of the
above.
above.
Yep.
All of the above. Um, like I said, I think, like I said, man, like I said it last week, I'll say it again. Um, when you sit down and you have that press conference and you make it known by all means, by any means necessary, and your patience is gone, and we got to do this now, fix now, win now. You have no choice but to get the hoodie, Bill Belichick. You really have no choice but to make it happen for Russell Wilson to bring Sierra home. Because that fits the bill of what you need. No pun intended. Yeah, very much pun intended. That fits the bill.
Word
That
play.
fits the damn bill. Okay.
Word play, boy. That's the word play king.
You know, because you have both that have both of what we need: experience and Super Bowl experience. On top of, like I said, it would be a double book, having both, having one of the greatest coaches to ever do it, and a Super Bowl winning quarterback to teach Desmond Ritter the intricacies of being a superstar game manager, a check down king. Okay, you can't go wrong. There is no wrong right there where we at with this, especially if that comes to fruition and Russell gets up in there too. Shit. You know, I'm just saying.
Everything
The,
just hitting Sam. Just like this is the reason why we saying it's like this for the Atlanta Falcons is so much bigger than his age, man. It like we've been struggling. This is why Mad Mike and the Atlanta Falcons Nation exists, is because we want respect, bro. We're not gonna get it with no Arthur Smith. We're not gonna get it with any other coach. This is the one regarded as the greatest. I think he's the second greatest of all time, third greatest of all time behind Don Shula and Bill Parcells. But like he's regarded as the GOAT. God regarded as the GOAT. I don't think you can ever be bigger than a teacher. So that's why I say he's third behind Parcells and Shula.
mm-hmm.
But this guy's regarded as the greatest of all time. And when you have an opportunity to just pick his brain, it's just like, look, bro, I want to pick Kobe brain. I want to pick LeBron brain. I want to pick Michael Jordan brain. These are the GOATs. I want to pick Shaq's brain. They've been there and they won championships. Why would I want to pick a loser? These guys are losers. Ben Johnson is a loser. He hasn't won anything. I don't want to learn from somebody who's a loser. I hate to be just like so vivid and candid, but like that's the way it is. I don't want you a loser. Okay, you a loser. These guys are losers. If you're not Bill Belichick, you're not Michael Jordan, you ain't LeBron James, who is the all-time leading scorer. Like I don't want to talk to you. What can you teach me? How to lose? How to come in second place and third place and fourth place? Fuck that. I want somebody who can teach me to be the best, the greatest, and only Bill Belichick can do that. That right there is just the truth. Why would I want to? Why would I want to talk to the fifth best? Like, come on, bro. Y'all want to talk to the fifth and sixth and seventh? Oh, he young. I like the way he moves. No, fuck that. I want championships. I want somebody that can teach me how to get there. I want somebody who can teach me how to get away with cheating. Okay? I would love to cheat and get away with it. I'm going to be real about it. Please teach me how to cheat and get away with it. Please.
Well, Eric, I tell you, Rich has already stepped his ass a long way back out of the loop, so to speak.
Yeah, he done, bro.
Yeah,
Rich, like, yeah, I'll sit back.
and yeah, because I don't think a lot of people get it and they don't understand how. Well, let me explain it to you. You do know he's the president of the competition committee, right? You know that, right? You know he co-signed, approved, and doled out that $75,000 fine, of headache gate on us. He done told his whole ass with Arthur Blank. Trust and believe there's no reason for him to step back because he's already out of the building.
Hi,
Okay.
people.
Oh
Hi,
Lord, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I promise you.
hi,
Oh Lord.
everybody.
I'm innocent. It might
My
be, it's my
God.
fault.
Ladies and
Just,
gentlemen,
you
It's
know,
fault, y'all.
just in case
just
y'all don't
wanted to
know.
throw in. I can't talk too much because I'm sneaking at work, but
Mhm.
um, we've been waiting for 50 some 11 years for a Super Bowl win. Right now, at this point, I'm in Vegas gambling. I'm taking chances. We can do Inflate Gate. We can do Dome Gate. We can do Run the Faucet Gate, whatever.
Damn right.
We just need to
Mm-hmm.
get there at this point. I'm tired.
Body at
All
the
my
door.
life, all I wanted was a Super Bowl in Atlanta.
Life, I had to fight.
All my life. Lord, no,
You
I
know.
need one. So I want to at least see one while my kids are starting to learn football and enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
And that way we can all celebrate, while I can still get around and move. I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired. So we got to get somebody to throw some money in Vegas' hand just a little bit. And, the referees overlook some calls. I'll take it.
Girl, you better preach.
I'll take it. I'm ready to, but of course, this is where you take chances, people. Right now, we don't have any more choices because Off the Blank is saying I'm sick and tired. Every year he's just wanting to win now. So he's been making decisions to win now. And this is I don't care what you got to say. Yes, he's old himself, but guess what? I'm really willing to gamble right about now because at least we can get about 3 years out of this man. Now,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
if this gambling ain't what it is, then of course you can fire the whole everything, firing squad, blah, 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 blah. But why not take a chance at somebody that's actually wanting to come here to coach? He could
Yeah,
have
he
went
was.
anywhere else.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he here with us, eating lobster and shrimps on yachts and stuff. And,
Yes.
they probably already don't
Girl.
Sunday
Check this
dinner.
out, Nathan.
So he probably
This
got
was the only
his new outfits and his little name tag somewhere. We already know it's gonna happen. They're just trying to make sure because that last press conference, everybody, where's Terry? Where's everybody at? Y'all tripping. No, he was wiping boo-boos of Arthur Smith and making sure they bags were packed. And that's what
You
he was
know.
doing. And of course, he's still part of that coaching and scouting, scouting too. So it's like, all right, what we gonna do right now? As you saw, they were blocking coaches, but now there's like, what? I think we got our man. So y'all can go ahead and interview. We think we got something else going on under the works. So y'all just be on the lookout for AFN, Mad Mike Sports, Sam, Chauncey, everybody. Y'all don't want to miss it because it's going to get real. And guess what? We got something special for you as well. Got a little secret coming, a new show. Just going to put it out there. Just y'all stay tuned. And that's right, Pam. Win by any means necessary. That's where I'm at right now. If hey, you can feel how you want to feel. This is a bad move, but let's see it first. Because apparently they don't want nothing else. So what are we bitching about? It's gonna go with whatever Arthur Blank decides to do. You can protest. I'm a lead the team. I ain't gonna pay for my. Okay, that's fine. You'll be back though. You talk a lot of shit, then you'll be back.
Hey, be back again.
You'll be back
Right.
again.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
When he leaves, I be talking again.
I'll be quiet.
Maurice Martin with the $5, another one, super chat. Said someone in the chat mentioned, Brady coming out of retirement. Do we think that Bill will make that call? Hell no.
Nah,
No, he ain't come out of retirement.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
I doubt that. That man over there modeling underwear right now and doing all kinds of
Oh
stuff.
wow. Ooh.
Yeah, I ain't seen that. That man is
Yeah, I actually did. Oh my god.
he's a Fabio now, so he
Wow, not Fabio. I haven't heard that in a day, but a damn minute. Fabio, god dang.
Yeah, Fabio.
That people born in the 80s, they understand that.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna jump off here. I just wanted to say that my little piece and holla at y'all later, people. Now, if anything break loose, please believe I'll be right back on here. I'm watching the news very closely. I'll see y'all later.
Holla.
All right, first lady. Right. We signed Campbell. Fans were impressed because of his age, and all that. But look what he did. I know Bill old, but it doesn't mean he can't get the job done. Well, I'm say that again. Say that again. Say it again. Amen. To the ignorant folk in the back. You know.
Church say amen.
See. You're right, Corey. We don't need any look. We got Lucifer. We don't need the demon minion that was getting folks to do other stuff instead of towing the company line.
Oh.
Yeah, he can stay where he at.
John St. Clair. No, they have not. That's what I was talking about. That's why they have another interview. They had another interview set up so they can satisfy that, and then they'll be able to hire Bill.
Right. What's good, Raymond? How you doing? Good to see you in here.
What's up, Ramy?
And
Sir.
with things looking the way they're looking, and where we're sitting at with this offensive line, what's a offensive lineman's name that pops into your mind when you think what Bill could probably bring in here to make this a complete beast on this offensive line? Whether it's a prospect or a free agent,
I don't know his name, but there is an offensive lineman that was in New England that I'm hearing rumblings about that he wants to stay with Bill. That could be something to look out for.
Yes, the hoodie effect.
And
yes.
then also, we got to look into the draft. David Andrews. I think that's what I'm talking about.
Right.
In the draft, we got these late round guys that not on everybody's big board. Lying in the weeds, but yeah, there's a lot of them out there.
Yes, the hoodie effect is real, y'all. It's real. But some of his boys, some of his picks, some of his, grown talent. Yeah,
Not boys.
I was hearing that, what I'm saying, checking that out. Something. I think it was I can't remember. I got to try to find it again, but it was a podcast from up that way, and they were talking about some of the guys that were making that noise about going wherever Bill went. That's why I asked that question. What I'm saying, because I believe there's gonna be a major ripple effect. major. Some of them cats gonna be trying to get up out of there to get down here. Coach, hold the door open for me. I'm coming. I'm coming. They can't keep me. I'm going with you. That doggone Maurice Martin, boy. But, boy, I like that. I like that guy. I like that guy. Maurice for the $2 chat. What is the most pressing need on the O line?
I think we fine, man. I think that's one of the reasons why Bill is coming here because we built the team the proper way. He's a trench guy. He loves the trenches. You got a guy like Bergeron, obviously Jake Matthews.
Newsel.
Like Newsel is a guy that actually surprised me. You got Drew Dahlman who has the pedigree. Obviously has the skills. And Bill's gonna brush that up. That's one thing
Yeah.
I'm not worried about. He's gonna look. You gonna you gonna do that shit right with Bill. Like that's one thing. He either do it right or you get the hell out. Like he does not play. And I think that's what the Falcons are in desperate need of. With somebody that's like, look, if you don't get the job done, you're gonna go bye-bye. I'll give the second and third string guy a chance if you don't get it right. And then obviously the right guard. He's the greatest in the game right now. And like I'm gonna just give a big fuck you, all right, to every guy that voted for Zach Martin. You a fucking disgrace. You a fucking disgrace. I gotta say, you a fucking disgrace for even and like saying with a straight face that Zach Martin is better than Chris Lindstrom. There is no guard in the game that's better than this dude. All the statistics even fit that. All right, this dude does not fail. He is a winner. The dude is powerful. He's good at pass blocking. He's the greatest run blocker in the game right now at their right guard position. And the money talks. All right. So they gave him $20 million for right guard. This is what the Falcons are giving the right guard. This dude is getting paid. He's about to get paid on nearly $20 million a year. You cannot tell me that Zach Martin is better than him. So I just wanted to say that. But as far as like Bill Belichick and his O-line, man, right tackle, like they fit everything that he wants. He's gonna brush these guys, even Caleb McGarry, bro. Like this team gonna be lit. So ding 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 ding. Go ahead, Sam.
Hey, Auntie with the 1999 super chat. The 1999. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you, Auntie.
Appreciate you, Auntie.
I saw a comment that I wanted to expound on. C double, where you at? Because that we need.
There you go.
Yeah. And appreciate you coming in here as well. And thank you. You know what I'm saying? I hope you continue to check us out. He says he loved the show. He said, but can someone please answer me this? So many morons on the radio was Bill Belichick doesn't fit the culture. Can you all answer me what in the blue hell is Falcon culture?
I got it, Sam. I got it. All right, so you ever seen Gucci Man?
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen T.I.?
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen the Migos?
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen Freaknik?
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen Magic City?
What?
You ever seen I forget the club in Buckhead. But we got certain alternative clubs in Buckhead. It escapes my name, but these are the things that would call so-called Atlanta culture. All right, this is what they want. They want anybody that fits those narratives. All right, and not to say that anything wrong with that, but like that's why they looking at coaches that are perhaps fit those particular coaches. And like I said, for me personally, I think it's a disgrace to even like mention like a culture when there's so many people. John Sinclair, that's my brother right there. That's my old school. That's my OG right there. And Andrew G. We got so many people. AJ Evans, like we got so many people of different ethnicities, and it's a disgrace to even just to sit up here and talk about culture. Like what the fuck does that matter? What the fuck does that matter? That shit don't matter. We as Georgia fans and Falcons fans and Braves fans, You know, hell, I'm a Duke fan. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so many different people. So if anybody talk about fit the culture, you talking about a ignorant drunk nigga that like to hang up at the Blue Flame. All right, that's all I got to say about that. That's what they mean by Falcons culture. All right, it's a bunch of dumb niggas that only focus on what they want. All right, I just hate. Look, I don't fucking hate it. I'm just telling the fucking truth. It's a bunch of dumb niggas that only care about, bringing back a Michael Vick. And the crazy part, Michael Vick ain't even a damn idiot like these people. They use Michael Vick as a scapegoat to perpetuate their stupidity. Fucking coaches. I hate that stupid shit. Like that's one thing that really pissed me off. I've learned so much from different people, and people up here talking about some fucking culture. The fuck is culture mean?
We got
I'm
Maurice
sorry.
said,
I just got triggered. I apologize. Damn it.
They gotta
I
get
really hate
Maurice, Maurice said it again with the $2 super chat. Do we have Jake Matthews' successor going forward? We did, but he's playing the left guard so well that I don't see him being moved. And I think that we're probably gonna that probably be something that we do in this draft. It is draft another left tackle. You know what I'm saying, for that, because that was the initial plan when we drafted Bergeron, was, to be Jake's successor, but he took hold of that left guard position, got a chokehold on it. There is no, I don't think there's any moving him from that spot. It wouldn't make sense to move him. I think, that'll be something, tackled in this draft or free agency, whichever the case may be, or both, as far as that position.
More news.
Uh-oh.
So this is from Maria Martin.
Mhm.
Things are definitely heating up with Bill Belichick and the Atlanta Falcons. And so it tells me members of Bill Belichick's potential staff have already been reaching out to the Falcons to inquire about personnel.
Mm.
So it's happening, people. It's going to happen at any given moment right now.
I heard it here first.
K-Style, stop it.
Stop it,
Man,
K-Style.
I get so triggered by coach. That word is like, I really hate that. Like, especially, I don't like that word. I don't like that word. These dumb Falcons fans have just ruined that word for me. Just like culture. Like, what the fuck is that? Am I? I'm sorry.
Wusa.
I am. I'm trying.
Wusa.
I really get triggered by that word, bro. I really do.
Do I need to come by and drop off some medication on the way to the crib?
I'm gonna try to get some coffee, but if that don't work, I'm definitely gonna call you. Okay? Coffee may do it. If that don't do the trick, yes.
Hey, listen,
I got a brick for you, Mike. You can have that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the hoodie effect is real.
No, we're not. He's not. He's not. Putting the transaction on live air. All right? So y'all don't YouTube. That's not happening. That's not what that. He's talking about coffee. Okay. We don't do that stuff over here. Okay? We don't do that stuff over here. That happened a long time ago in my teens. I don't do that. I don't do that anymore, y'all.
Oh my God.
That's like top of work. Get your mind out together.
Yep.
Oh man. Let's see. I had it just throw me all off. I had a comment. I had a comment I was gonna speak on. I can't even find it now. Oh man. Let's see.
I got a question.
Tibbs is in the
Question.
engine number 9 in the building. What's happening? What's good?
Got a couple
Mucho
questions.
in here. Let's see.
Uh,
Um, do y'all think Calais Campbell will stay in Atlanta? Yeah,
Oh hell yeah, he ain't going nowhere.
that,
He ain't going
uh,
nowhere.
that's a foregone conclusion there, bro.
You going
Okay, it's you. We got the hoodie in the building, and then coming off of the year he just had, I'm
Yeah, that's a done deal, sir.
his locker insignia is not a name plate. That's dented in here with his fingertips, bro. That man ain't going nowhere. Okay, he ain't going nowhere. Him will be him. Again, you got to think about it from this point of perspective. The veteran core of this team trust and believe that front office is going to do whatever it takes to keep that. That's the large part of the reason why Bill came here. We have a veteran presence with all this youth talent in here. It is well mixed. It's well ingrained. We're and they in the building. And Bill ain't finna come in here and tie that up because that'll be, you know what I'm saying, cutting your nose off to spite your face. Locker room leader, veteran presence, and he's productive on the field. Stop playing. Stop playing.
got another question here, Sam.
Mm-hmm. Do we trade or let go Avery Williams since Alfred is balling, or move Alfred back to the defense? Hmm.
That's a good
Well,
question.
uh, Alfred is productive in both aspects of the nickel dime plus kick returns and punt returns on special teams. I think we're gonna have
Go to
Alfred
hell, Wolf. I'm sorry. Go to hell, Wolf. Stop
for
playing.
the long run. I think Alfred may be shown Avery may be shown the door, possibly. Um, More than likely, unless he can, show the new regime something that's going to make him valuable, a valuable asset. But with Alfred doing and being what he is on his defense and on special teams, I'm wagering that the hoodie would keep him, keep Alfred.
So Southside says, what if we do Avery at punt and Alfred at kick return?
Again, like I said, from my perspective, Avery is going to be the one that has to show something.
Yeah.
He's going to be the one that have to show something because Alfred has already shown that he's a Swiss Army knife. He punt return, kick return, and nickel and dime. You know what I'm saying? Defensive back. So that's where that's how that's going to unfold. When you, especially when you're looking at it from how Bill Belichick moves. You know what I'm saying?
He's gonna have a nice mixture of youth and experience
Mm-hmm.
on his coaching staff. That's like I said. That's the thing with building a championship team, man. It's like you can have a young squad. I think you can have you can have an experienced head coach, but he's you know um developing young talent. Like I think that's the thing that people gotta like really stop being emotional and understand. It's like Bill is going to have a plan. He has a plan. The Falcons have a plan, so they obviously are going to have somebody that's going to be under that thumb of Bill Belichick that's going to make the right moves for not only the coach but the players. But as far as the Avery, Avery has to he first got to see if he's healthy because he had a torn ACL. So we don't know if he's going to be healthy. And Alfred at this point, I would say he has the heads up. I think he got the I think he got a little bit more over Avery just because of that him
Mm-hmm.
being healthy. But I do like what I saw from D. Alfred, man. I like what I saw from him in the slot as a slot corner, and I
Right.
like him as a punt returner. Like he's very aggressive, and like I said, one thing people don't know about Bill Belichick, he's a special teams coach himself, so he's going to create a great special teams. That's one thing he's very good at. He's worked on every side of the ball, and one people don't know about him. This what people doesn't know. They don't know this about Belichick. He's actually started. He actually has experience in developing wide receivers. So not only is a special teams guy, he worked with
Mm-hmm.
wide receivers, and he's a defensive guru. So he can work on all aspects of this team. So watch our receiving core. Like he had Randy Moss, he had Julian Edelman, he had Wes Welker, he had Troy Brown, he had David Patton, he had all
Yep.
these guys. He
Yep.
knows what to do with them.
Yep. You make Julius Edelman and you just said his name. Edelman and the other guy, he made them household names,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Um well. Okay.
Focus.
Hmm.
I'm already in hell. Right? Look, Senator Palpatine was born in hell. Okay.
I'm just surprised. Okay, don't. Michael Walker is good news for CP. You think he played under Bill Belichick in New England? Well, I think it would be good news. And it's just being able to observe from outside the box. I think that again, that's another one. This is most likely similar to Calais Campbell, locker room leader. The city loves him. Okay, you keep that, and he is productive. So we're talking veteran leadership, productivity, and he knows what Bill does, and and then on top of that, he is a major part of this run game. Uh, again, what's that one says? Bill don't want to do a whole lot of heavy lifting.
Mm-hmm.
So when you have multiple weapons in your running back room, when you have multiple weapons at the skill positions, you know what I'm saying, in the tight end room, you have multiple weapons in your linebacker room. You know what I'm saying? And all you got to do is probably go out here and draft a couple of cornerbacks, a couple of defensive backs, you know what I'm saying, and maybe sign one, and let's go. Come on, man.
Right.
I mean, really, when you look at it, his biggest problem is going to be having a abundance of things to choose from instead of having to go and search for. There's a difference.
Mm-hmm. That's a great point.
When you give a guy like Bill Belichick a toy box full of all kinds of toys that he like, okay, all right. You're going to be constantly saying, get your toys out the floor. Because that's what it's going to be. The toys going to be strolled all everywhere, all over the field. And I'm gonna remind y'all a little bit of history. Before things kind of sort of went south with these couple of individuals. But remember now, Bill, he's a disciple of that, 3 tight end, 4 tight end offense.
Mm-hmm.
He's a disciple of that. So, maybe he can he can take the phony off the unicorn and turn him into something. If anybody can, I think Bill can do that.
Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
Anybody?
Fitzpatrick, Juno, you know what I'm saying? Pitts, Parker Hesse, who's one of the greatest blocking tight ends to play this game. Okay, I don't give a damn what anybody say. That man came back off of off the injury list, and the run game kicked up a few notches.
Michael Pruitt, anybody?
So
okay.
to ask somebody the question with Cordero Patterson too.
Desmond Ritter's practice partner, along with Drake. Okay, all right. Y'all ain't paying attention.
To answer everyone's question, yes, he did play running back for Cordero Patterson. This is where I told people, it's like Bill Belichick finds the best and he molds. That's where he actually got the idea from, is using Cordero Patterson as a running back. Yeah, it started in Chicago, but when he came to New England, he used him as a running back also. And this is why I say it's like people are under the impression that he's, old and out of touch. No, he sees what people are good at and he uses those people in said situation. So, like I said before, man, we can think that as a matter of fact, he was the first one to do that. It wasn't Chicago. So Bill Belichick is the one who put Cordero at running back. That was 2018. He put Cordero at running back. So you can really thank him for what we have in Atlanta because of that.
Right.
He decided to put Cordero Patterson at running back. All right, in 2018. So all these people that saying he's out of touch and all that stuff, well, look at what he's done for Cordero Patterson. You don't think Cordero Patterson thank Bill Belichick for putting an extra few years on his career by being a running back and giving them an extra few million in it? He helped that.
Yep. Now, Mr. Harvey, Mike Harvey, the only part of that correct equation, sir, that is going to happen is Rich McKay out. Terry ain't going nowhere. For
Rich
a number
McKay
of
is because
reasons.
of business. I think that's what people got to understand. Like, they have different jobs when you have front office personnel. We got people that are focused on the roster, the numbers, and then you have people that you first. He's focused on contracts, on negotiation, and make sure the legalities of those particular incentives and whatnot align with the NFL. So that's exactly what Rich McKay is in charge of. He and Greg Beadle, they look at the numbers, put the numbers, make sure the numbers are right as far as the salary cap, make sure the incentives are legal. That's what their job is. And you got Terry Fontenot. He's supposed to, he's supposed to sit down with those guys to make sure, all right, this is what I'm thinking about giving this guy X amount of dollars. What do y'all think about this? Is it legal? Such and such and such and such. So that's why he has to sit down with Rich McKay, because they have to make sure the numbers align. So a lot of people think, oh, he got to get permission. Not necessarily, but those guys just have to make sure everything is legal when you talk about the general manager and the team president.
Right. Yes. The Ritter effect. Wow, he did that man down. The hoodie effect is definitely in motion, and it is real. Y'all better get Atlanta Falcon merchandising online and get the hoodie. Get the hoodie.
I know I'm gonna get me a hoodie.
For real.
I'll give me one.
It's going down.
TikTok.
See. Let me see. Make it. I think It's more that he don't draft with. Well, that's what a lot of people think.
They think that, but I
Yeah.
actually talked about this about with Sam them earlier today. Is that people don't know that he wasn't the one that drafted a lot of those. Robert Kraft has been getting in more like Jerry Jones with, and that's why he got frustrated. He's the one who uh, was forced and coerced into taking guys like Mac Jones. So a lot of people thinking is, oh, Bill Belichick is doing this. I mean, he does, but a lot of his, especially on the defensive side of the ball, offensive line and running backs, Bill Belichick, he does make those, but like as far as the quarterback and receivers, um, he that was Robert Kraft's guy. Mac Jones is Robert Kraft guy. I just want to be
Mhm.
clear with that.
Yeah. You see, and then two, um, Terry, he has a scouting background as well. So, a guy that has a multitude of things that he is not coming here to do as one, what I'm saying, likes to say, to do a lot of heavy lifting. He's coming here to coach, ladies and gentlemen. He's not coming here to be a GM. He's not coming here to be, what I'm saying, president of, football operations, director of player personnel. No, he's coming here to coach. That's what he wants to do. He's done all that other stuff. And the thing that's the luxury about why he wants to come here, because all of that stuff he don't want to do no more is already in place. So y'all keep looking at the situation backwards, and then you keep looking at about what he did in New England from that aspect. He's not coming here to do that. He's coming here to coach. He's coming here to coach because we have all that other stuff already in place. All that stuff is all that director of player personnel, football operations, GM, head of scouting department. All of that is already in place. As you can look at this roster and tell that all of that is already in place. All he got to do is come in here and show these guys how to be professional NFL players to the best of their ability for the Atlanta Falcons. Y'all overlooking stuff. You're overanalyzing stuff. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all are looking for reasons, to downplay, his effect. The hoodie effect is real, dog. It's real. I say it again. When he walks into your facility with your merchandise on his chest, everything changes. The effect changes. The effort changes. The play changes. The mindset changes. Because the standard, when it comes to Bill Belichick, the standard is one thing and one thing only. To that doggone Super Bowl.
I wanted to
Get
show
that
y'all my
number.
hoodie. That's all. I just want to show y'all my hoodie. I'm gonna be like Ant. See, I'm hoodie ready. I'm hoodie ready,
Win
y'all.
today.
Yep, we hoodie ready, bro. That man about to have a whole. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, OG. We hoodie ready. You see that? We hoodie, boy.
Yes,
There we
sir.
go. The hood squad, boy. The hood squad. We not. But the hood. That right there. You heard it here first. The hoodie squad. All right, y'all.
Hey, yes, that might become a thing,
The
boy.
hoodie squad, baby.
But hey, that might be a thing. We might have to find a time slot for that.
Hey, you got that right. The hoodie squad, y'all. So y'all steal our stuff. We coming for you.
Right. Well, we pretty much about done covered it all. I had to, I got up this morning feeling like there had to be a high noon, what I'm saying, for the day because where things were progressing to and, all the tension and the anticipation, around the city, you know, I just had to, talk about it, and get some things out there and get some perspectives out there on what's finna happen. The hoodie effect is real, y'all. It's going down. It is going down. Everything changes at this point. From this
Mhm.
point, it changes. It changes. The standard changes. Okay. The play is going to change. The expectation is going to get even higher. And I don't even know really how much of how good that could possibly be because we most of us have some high expectations already. But from this point, we have a legit reason to have some expectations. You know, uh, we got one of the greatest in the building, and he ain't leaving. Okay, and he's here for a purpose. Okay, the purpose is the mission. The mission is the purpose.
Mhm. Absolutely. We did see, and this is why I say, Kai, and thank you for the question. But this is why I stated, like for me personally, this has more to do with the standard and the culture, and this is what Terrence Master said in his video on 11 Sports Unlimited. I'll share that if you guys haven't seen it already. But he was saying like bringing Bill Belichick here means so much more than just X's and O's. He's gonna demand and command respect. He's gonna demand and command a winning attitude. Like we've been a losing team in culture for quite some time. So, like I said, I understand people's sentiment in regards to his age, but like when you look at let's just say for instance, you remember in the '90s, man, there was this guy dressed up in all red. He was about 6'4", 6'5", 340 pounds by the name of Suge Knight. Y'all seen Suge Knight, and it was instant fear. You like he probably one of the most coolest guys there, but you saw his stature, you saw how big he was, and you saw his crew coming with him. It was instant fear. So you instantly like tried to get on this good side and like it wasn't no back talking, wasn't none of that type of stuff. You knew you were gonna get it when you saw Suge Knight. It's the exact same thing when it comes down to Bill Belichick. You see him, all you see is a couple of things. Oh, you cheating bastard, but you a winning cheating bastard. That's it. That's all you's a winning, cheating bastard. Everybody hated and despised him. But you had to respect his gangster. Why? Because all he did was win. All he do is win, 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 no matter what. That's what he does. That's all he does. So at the end of the day, we can say what we want to say, and I still have not forgiven them for them cheating scandals because they did do it. But like I said, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. That's the way I see it, bro.
Yeah, that is it in a nutshell. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this edition of Falcon Friday High Noon Madness brought to you by Mad Mike Network live on OGN TV special edition. What I may do is start giving a high noon once a month through the off season. You know, because things are going to get a little different. And then we'll pick it up every week. You know what I'm saying, when training camp starts. If that's okay with my producer and CEO.
She gonna get you, right? Damn, hey, that's a bullshit.
Hey, but we're in the mix. Um, I'll be right here bright and early Monday morning with the official announcement when it comes down on Mad Monday with the OG. It's gonna be live. It's gonna be plenty to talk about. There's gonna be press conferences to talk about. There's gonna be what I'm saying, additions and coaching staff and all of that there. And we're going to be here for it, giving it to you. The only way we know how to give it to you: live, uncut, raw, authentic. Authentic. Let me say it again: authentically, as it is, as it were, as it always will be. You guys got any takes you want to give before we get out of here?
Terry Fontenot is still the guy. Okay, it's a collaborative effort. I don't know why people keep thinking. I say it time and time again here on AFN that this is not the Mad Mike show. Ant, Sam, K Styles, Miss Maggie, everybody contributes to the ideas and how this team is built. The shows is put together. You see, Big Will. We see Blackbeard, Ty, like everybody put in their ideas in regards to how we have these shows flow. Done. All right, he's the chief of marketing over here, and he sets up a lot of shows. This is a collaborative effort. So that's how the Atlanta Falcons do this. It's a collaborative effort. It's not no one guy running the entire show, despite what a lot of people think. All right, this ain't a coat over here, man. Mike ain't brainwashing people to damn do stuff. Okay,
I ain't no zombie.
I'm a zombie.
What you talking about, Sam? You talking about, Sam? I heard you. I heard that. Surprise, surprise.
Surprise! Oh,
Hey, I can't think for myself.
oh boy.
Listen, Maggie T, First Lady, give them folks some information on you and let them know what you got going on before we get up out of here.
Well. We put a pause on Champagne Confessions. I know y'all seen me advertising it, but I think we're trying to get our life together, and we coming back in February, hopefully, if Miss Kai is ready. Then we have something special coming up. I'm not going to say yet because we're waiting on something to come out, some news to break, and you might get a little sneak peek of it. Just to give you an idea of what it is. So I just say look out for AFN in the next couple of days, especially if they drop the coaching situation. Oh, it's on. It's on. So you might see some familiar faces. Miss Kai, I'm calling you out. And as well as AFN is not taking a break, apparently. Everybody still wants to work. We might not do shows back to back, but you're going to get something at least every week from somebody. So there's no downtime for AFN, as well as please continue to donate to the Atlanta Falcons Nation Cash App. I'm trying to edit the GoFundMe because we are now starting to take donations for our next Red and Black event in July. I don't know the official date yet because we're trying to coordinate with Coach Unchained. He comes down here for his family reunion. I think we're trying to coordinate it around that time again. It will be on the weekend, people. It's going to be hot. I'm thinking of either keeping it the same or doing something special where, it's a little bit more formal. Let me know what y'all think. Come on my social media platforms. Let me know if you want a formal event. You want to still do, just red and black, comfortable. Let me know what y'all think about this. I'm excited. We might be looking into some park things too to kind of get the kids together, but that's going to be one of those bring your own type stuff, so we'll figure it out. We're still going to donate to the teachers at the end of it.
Man,
all right.
Can I get you to say something? Can I get you to say something? Say it. Just saying that.
Oh, Lord. Let me know.
That was talking about.
There you go. I ain't even started yet. Shut up, Mike. You trying to get on my good side. You trying to get on my good side.
Of course.
You bring your puppy. Come on, man. Come on, bring the puppy.
Come on, Lee.
Come on. That's it. That's all I got.
Smack it one time.
Oh man, come on, man. We gotta go, y'all. Bye.
Yes, we gotta go. And like I always say, you know what I'm saying? Keep it real, keep it
Thanks,
keep
Styles.
it dirty, and most importantly, keep it real with yourself. Okay? This is AFN's president and CEO, Mad Mike Network, presenting Falcons Friday High Noon Madness. This has been your boy, OG Big Sam, my co-host Big Ant. We out.
Peace.